Hey guys, it's Samara, Renee. It is Saturday and I am leaving cold plunging. I am actually came in super late today because I was not feeling good because Aunt Flo has come to visit me again and I felt like crap, so I went back to sleep and I didn't wake up until noon. I'm supposed to be here at 12:15 earlier and I should have just woke up and got ready to go, but of course I didn't have to do that, so I just wanted to just stay in my warm bed. We ended up doing cold plunging today and we have the owner, he was leading the lessons today, and they ended up putting 40 bags of ice inside of the cold plunge on top of it already being cold. I don't even know how cold it was today, and I've been having horrible neck pain on this side the whole week, going all the way up into, I would say, the mid part of my hole. That feels like I got pulled. I don't even know how that's even possible, but anyway. But I feel sad, you know, because I felt sad all week because my neck hurts. And I honestly think it's because either A, clenching my shoulders from stress, or because of how long I've been sitting at the computer recently, which I don't like. But that extra ice in there, I'll tell you what, made my body feel so much better. Just that extra little bit of cold that I needed, and then I put my face in. So hopefully that will help a little bit with the bloat. What am I doing today? Really, today it's just like a mellow day. I'm just gonna go get something to eat, and then I'm probably going home. I need to vacuum. I actually need to clean up my vacuum today. And then I have a couple of things to work on for my website, which I've been putting off. And then church, and then I'm gonna go hit the cycling tonight for 45 minutes and do a little bit of walking. This past week, I've been doing really good at getting at least 1,000 steps, which has been really good. And I have been spending my time wisely when I've been the past couple of, at least this week, when I'm on the phone with the Washington guy, when he's driving home, we usually talk for like 20 to 25 minutes. And I've just been getting on a treadmill and just talking to him while I'm exercising. So I feel like that's been a good thing. And then I'm doing an extra 20-minute walk. The extra steps have been really good and my weight has been coming down. I'm still tracking with the Lifesum app and staying within my macros, even just a little bit under, which has been helpful. And then I also, good news, I hit my check-in goal, which is my body fat. So I was able to get down a couple of pounds from last check-in, not much, but I burned enough body fat to be able to make it. And then on top of that, oh my God, you guys, go. It's like, Jesus. Anyways, this stupid guy that's like in front of me right now, I'm just like, ugh. So anyways, I'm so stoked. I worked out so hard the past 2 weeks from our last check-in. According to our scale, I'm 4 pounds down from the last check-in, which isn't a whole lot, but I'm down 1 point something% in body fat, so it's fine. But at home, being in, I think 8 pounds lighter than I was from last check-in. So the two scales are not mathing right now, but the main thing is my body fat is down significantly, which is great. And our trainer is like, you crushed it this time. And I was like, yes. And then he also brought up, he goes, man, he goes, last time you didn't even come back to recheck in. And I said, no, because I was 5 pounds heavier. So there was no way I was going to make my goal for body fat. I feel like there was just no way. So I just didn't even bother to check back in. And I was really pissed at myself. I'm happy about that. And so that really motivates me to keep going. And I just really need to just keep on the trend that I am. I want to get down a couple more pounds before my trip up to Washington in I think for about 2-week countdown. It's going to be a lot of fun, and yeah, it's going to be pretty simple. And right now my goal is to find a flight that's not going to be overly expensive. That's been my main goal. And so I'm trying to do this quick little like weekend trip up there on the cheap. So I found a hotel, and it's going to be under $100 to stay days, which is awesome. And last time I rented a car, it would for a couple of days, at least here, it was like under $200. So I'm hoping for less up there. And then I think my main expense is just going to be plane tickets. So plane tickets from San Diego up into SeaTac is like $400+. I don't want to fly Alaskan Airlines. I know that's like the main carrier for that area. After all of that stuff with the door plug flying off, I said I refuse to get on their plane. I just will not get on their plane at all. So Southwest, the only thing I don't like is that they don't do nonstop flights. So they always stop off in Sacramento and you have to crew to come in and then you go, and it's like 4 hours, and I'm like, I'd rather get there in 2, right? I don't want to be on a plane longer than I absolutely have to be. And I found some tickets from Frontier, and I've flown Frontier before, and like they're a pretty okay airline. I found some tickets, but I'd have to drive to another airport like an hour and a half away. But it's a thought that I could do, is I could drive up there on Saturday morning and take a flight up and then drive down an hour. Or I can go to John Wayne Airport in Orange County, which is closer to me, and I'm gonna go price tickets to see if it's cheaper than flying out of San Diego. For some reason, it's much more expensive to fly out of San Diego than any other airport. I'm really excited about it, and it just looks like we're just gonna get together for dinner on Saturday when I get there. I'm coming in midday, and he lives an hour from the airport, so then I'm gonna have to drive out there, check into the hotel, and then he's gonna pick me up for dinner. And then after that, we'll just hang out, and he's just gonna like take me around and show me around town and stuff, and all the cool fun things that he likes to do. And then the next day, we're gonna go on a little hike, and he's gonna kind of show me where some of his favorite spots are. And then, yeah, we're just gonna keep it really simple. And then I'm gonna stay till Monday, and I was planning on flying out on Monday night because it's cheaper. So I'm gonna have to actually take a day off of work, which I haven't told my boss yet, but I'm gonna just take the Monday. And yeah, and then we'll figure out what we're doing Monday, and then I'll fly home like Monday night. So it should be a lot of fun. And our main thing is that we're just trying to get to know each other, and you know, we're both like really looking forward to it, and we've done a couple of Zoom calls and stuff. So yeah, it's just gonna be fun getting to know someone. So focused on working out, and then I'm just like living on a really, really tight shoestring budget, so I can stay on task with all my financial goals and stuff. And then I can just take this little trip up on the cheap because I don't like to pay more than I absolutely have to. And then that's it. So I'll check in tomorrow. Because I just got done with a cycling workout, and I am, as you can see, I am drenched with sweat. I had to go run and get that in, and then pick up my groceries. And yeah, I'm done. I am so done. I've been so low on energy with my Amp Flow in town. I'm always, every month I gotta talk about it. Anytime I could like lay down and get a little nap in this weekend, I have been out like a light. So, and I've been eating within my macros. I'm just really tired. I am heading home right now, and I'm probably just gonna go take a shower and then chill out the rest of the night. I'm probably gonna head to bed early. It was a little bit of a struggle tonight because my legs are still tired from cycling last night, but I was like, you know what? I have been slowly seeing my weight go down, which I am very happy about. So I set myself a goal to really get back to training like I used to, and I'm giving myself a goal to lose like 20 pounds by September, like September 30th or something. And I think I train like I used to. That should be not super hard. I just have to get back into it, add that extra cardio in and strength training. I just have to do that, you know, I have to do both. So I'm not going to go into like 2 a days, but I am going to just add more walking and more cardio on my off days, and just try to keep moving. I think that's one of the reasons why, other than just eating poorly, why I put on so much weight over the past couple of years. It's just like my activity level has dipped dramatically, and if I'm not intentional about getting up and walking at work and getting out on the weekends to go on hikes and things like that, or even just to go for a walk or go to the gym, then like my health isn't really great. So I did like a mini series this past week on my YouTube shorts about walking and like how important it is. Get up and get moving and like get extra steps in. And I know that I have seen just a little bit of a difference, like with my activity level and the way that I feel, in addition to just getting an extra walking for 20 minutes twice a day. And so I started to add that on. I think I mentioned in my last video, just like when I'm talking on the phone, I've been walking. And at night, I like to do my 20-minute walk. And it's such a nice thing to do for yourself at the end of the day. End of work has always been my time to be able to sit, meditate, and then I would go for a walk. And that's my time for prayer. I'm doing that years. And it really has become part of my daily routine that I do, is I take that 20 minutes just to be out in nature and just to walk silently. And it just makes, it's a good spiritual exercise, just a good exercise physically too. I am trying to get at least 8,000 steps a day, and just, I'm going to keep tracking my weight. And I have to show you guys I think I mentioned this on another clip, but I really like this Google Keep thing. I made all these really cute little headers for them, and so I will have to show like what I've been doing in mine, and collecting family recipes. I'm starting one little note for that, and then I have one for my workout goals. I have another one for songwriting. I haven't written a song in more than a year, but I probably should. I can write down ideas there. There's always things that I need to do or I want to do, and are books that I want to read. You know, I have a couple of books I just need to finish, period, that I've been reading on. But there's some books, growing organic produce, like, oh, I should just read it. It's on my list, and I have a book list that I wanted to finish this year, and I need to add that on there for my reading. And for the rest of the night, the only thing I'm allowing myself to have is just some of my summertime popsicles that I like, that are like fruit bars, and that's been able to tide me over from most of my sweet cravings. Okay, so I'm taking a quick walk before I head home, but I just wanted to check in, and plus I didn't realize I didn't record that much content last week. I'm, mentioned I'm gearing up to go on this date in 2 weeks, and I just realized that I haven't been on a date in like 7 years, and it's a little scary. And yeah, my main thing is I don't know what I'm supposed to wear. I completely forgot the whole vibe of like getting dressed up. Like, I really have not dressed up for anything, much of anything, in more than 2 years. So, and I haven't been on, like I mentioned, I haven't been on a date in 7 years. I'm like, I don't know. All I know is that I want to be comfortable, and I just want to be able to be myself. I got a little bit more details about what we're going to be doing on our first date. So for sure, I said I wanted to eat, so we're going to go eat. And then 2, we're going to go for a walk on the beach. So I'm down with that. That sounds pretty simple and easy. So I'm thinking of wearing a dress the first day, and then on Sunday, we're going to go for just like a simple hike. And then we're going to go have pizza at, like, he thinks it's like the world's best pizza. So that sounds fun to me. And then we're going to figure out something else to do, because we have the whole day on Sunday to kick it. So there's a lot of bugs tonight. Sorry. Just see bugs everywhere. That's what's happening here, but I'm just like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do.